Hey guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday, which means happy Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Day. Even though I keep on saying like we're done talking about them, we're never done talking about them. We have a lot to discuss because I'm pretty sure based off of Christian Gray Snow making this statement on Twitter and a few other things that Lisa Rinna might actually not be returning to the show. I think she might have been fired. I don't know if she was fired, but I definitely wanted to talk about this with you guys and pick your brain a little bit. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so before we get into the whole why we think Lisa Rinna might actually be leaving the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, whether it's her fired or her actually walking away from the franchise, which might not be the worst thing at this point, we have a few other things to discuss. I don't know if this is necessarily true, but there was a report that came out by All About the Real Housewives claiming that Kyle Richards is trying to get Melanie Griffith to join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, I was asking Jason about this because I was like, do you think that this could be true? And Jason's like, I don't necessarily know. Yes, they always need new blood on the franchise, but I don't know if Melanie Griffith would be that person, even though she is good friends with Kyle Richards, only because sometimes, you feel like with the way that the Real Housewives of, any franchise, the way that they're maneuvering, they're trying to get younger people on. If you look at New Jersey, they brought on 2 younger people and then also one that was kind of like the same age as the rest of the women. But it seems like with the Real Girlfriends of Paris, they're trying to hit a younger demographic. They're trying to switch things up. This is what was said. The longtime reality star recently helped Melanie celebrate her 65th birthday party at the San Vicente Bungalows in West Hollywood. During the celebration, Kyle suggested that Melanie tackle a new 9-to-5 by becoming a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. Everyone thought it was a joke, but Kyle was being dead serious. Melanie is Hollywood royalty, so she's got a ton of great stories. Plus, Kyle hinted that Andy Cohen would love for this to happen, too. The idea of starring on a reality show for her, though, it both fascinates her and frightens her. I don't think Melanie Griffith is joining the show. I think we can debunk that and say, no, no, no. As for Lisa Rinna, though, she took all traces of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills off of her Instagram. That was kind of step one. And we were like, okay, she said that she wants to keep it fashion and family and fun. Sure, that's her prerogative. She's allowed to do whatever she wants. And then you saw where she went on Watch What Happens Live and Andy called her a double disaster on social media. I just spoke with the Real Housewife who said that she had a conversation with Andy, and you guys will see it in our upcoming interview, but she had a conversation with Andy, and Andy told her, listen, you're great on the show. You're a great housewife, but on social media, you're a complete disaster. Sometimes your social media behavior can get you in a lot of trouble. Lisa Rinna, you cannot you're not putting a zipper on Lisa Rinna. She will say whatever she wants. Homophobic, narcissistic, racist, cryptic post. You guys are hoes who can't watch the show. It's not verbatim what she said, but do you remember when she was talking about, we will not be silenced about Garcelle, and if you guys can't handle it, then go watch The Real Housewives of Dubai. She says whatever she wants to say, which is problematic for the network and everyone else, right? So then I was looking, Jason and I know, and we talked about this on Let's Wine About It, we're going to BravoCon, which I'm super excited about. In the lineup for BravoCon, I was looking at it, and I was like, why is Lisa Rinna not on the lineup? Diana Jenkins is not on the lineup either, but Diana I'm less surprised about because we haven't seen Diana, we haven't seen her on Watch What Happens Live. We haven't seen her on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show. We just haven't seen her. So I didn't expect to see her at BravoCon. I feel like she's taking a step out anyways. If you guys saw my last video, she posted a cryptic post. They all post cryptic posts of a sunset, and she's like, all good things, come have beautiful endings or come to an end, something like that. But it just seemed like she was trying to say, listen, I'm phasing out, which could be true. I mean, I don't think Diana Jenkins is coming back. I think that that was the nail in the coffin. I don't think that she wanted to address these rumors. I think that this is way too stressful for her. She has people who are slamming her. She's sending out cease and desist. I don't think that she is built for reality TV, which, to be fair, I wouldn't be built for reality TV. I would never put myself in the position where I have to go on a show and defend myself and have people slam me with all of these things. And then it's like, you're like dodging bullets. It's like you're in the Matrix. Like, I don't want to operate my life like that. As for Lisa Rinna, this BravoCon sort of lineup came out and it says Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Garcelle, okay, Erica, Dorit Kemsley, Crystal Kung Minkoff, Kyle Richards, Sutton Strack. No Kathy Hilton, no Cherise Impino, no Diana Jenkins, and also no Lisa Rinna. Then I was looking at where Christian Grace Snow, which we have to get him on our channel. Maybe we'll even have him on the podcast. I mean, I can't just say that. I have to ask him, of course, but I love his content. And I think he's always with Vicky Gumbelson. But then he put something to the effect of, well, if she's not in the lineup and they just filmed the reunion, then this is probably the nail in the coffin for her. She's probably done, not coming back to the show. And I'm not talking about a Dorinda pause. I think she knows that. I think that after this season, fans are not going to be happy. I think she gives way too much information to bloggers and YouTubers. I think Bravo knows that. And I think that Lisa Rinna is going to have to really push her Rinna Beauty and Rinna Wines. But she also could be a lot happier that way. She did say that it's all too stressful. She went on a blocking spree. She's like, I can't see things housewives right now. I have to focus on me and my mental health. And she, again, that wasn't verbatim, but she has to focus on her. Her mother passed away. This has all been a lot. And I think it's taking a toll. I would not be surprised if she has been fired, because the network with Bronwyn from Real Housewives of Orange County, they looked at her and they're like, you're going through a sobriety journey. You just came out as a lesbian. You are hitting your, husband. You're dealing with your children. You're dealing with so many different things at once. We think that we need to give you a break. We don't think that the reality TV platform is healthy for you anymore. And they could look at Lisa Rinna and say the exact same thing. But I don't want to just give you this information and not ask your opinions. I'm so curious. What are your guys' thoughts about this? One, if Lisa Rinna is taken off the show, it's like a double-edged sword. Would you want her off the show? Because if she's off the show, do we have the storylines anymore? Or would it make Erica and Kyle and Dorit have to sort of forge new relationships? Because Erica and Lisa Rinna, it seems like at this point they lean on each other, just like Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon. I've said for a long time on Potomac, if we take Robin out of the mix and we have Giselle, then Giselle can't just like always rely on Robin and not have to get along with the rest of the cast. She has to learn how to get along and sort of forge these new relationships. But with Robin there, she doesn't have to do that. With Lisa Rinna and Erica, there's a much larger group here. There's the Fox Faux 4 or whatever they call themselves. And with that, they don't really have to get along with the rest of the women. And we see it. It looks like a girl gang up kind of bullying situation. So I do want to hear what your guys' thoughts are about this. So go ahead and comment below. Don't forget that our new episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, it's on tonight. And then we will be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern to mention it all. In the meantime, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. I'm not going to forget to say don't forget. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.